Hello students, today we are going to solve the job cost sheet. So this problem basically we have to solve job cost sheet, and based on the job cost sheet you have to prepare the estimated job cost sheet. Okay, we will come to the problem. Revati Engineering Company Limited manufacturing and sold 2000 iron boxes in 2015. Following are the particulars obtained from the records of the company. So they have given the information regarding the 2000 iron boxes, the cost related to that iron boxes. So cost of material is given, wages given, rent is given, general expenses, manufacturing expenses, salary, selling expenses and sales. Okay, these all are the information which are related to 2014, that is 2000 iron boxes. The company plans to manufacture 2,400 iron boxes in the year 2014. Same year, we are planning to manufacture 2,400 iron boxes. And what do you have to do? You are required to submit a statement, that is estimated cost sheet, showing the price at which the iron boxes should be sold to show a profit of 10% on selling price. So you are going to prepare a cost sheet, job cost sheet. Then you are going to prepare a job cost sheet, that is estimated job cost sheet for 2,400 iron box. So we will start with that. Before going to that, you should know the basics of cost sheet, that is the basic steps. The first step we know very well, we have to calculate the prime cost. Okay, shall we start so this is the format, solution. So first we are going to prepare the cost sheet for the year 2014. That too you are going to prepare for 2000 iron boxes. Okay, so it's a job cost sheet. Later we will continue with the job cost sheet. Okay, so you know very well, first in the prime cost we should know the expenses related to material, direct wages and direct expenses. In this problem, cost of material is given, amount is rupees 1,60,000. Okay, now you are going to calculate the amount, that is per unit amount also. So I am going to calculate the per unit cost. So this is total. So total and per unit cost. Okay. So per unit. How to calculate per unit? This is for 2,000 iron boxes. So for 2,000 iron boxes, the total cost is 1,60,000. Then per unit is nothing but 1,60,000 divided by 2,000. You will get the per unit cost of that particular iron box. Okay, so if you take 1,60,000 divided by 2,000, the per unit cost is 80 rupees. So the next item in the prime cost is wages. So wages paid, the total amount of wages is how much? 2,40,000. So write 2,40,000. Okay, now per unit cost. How to find out per unit cost? Again, 2,40,000 divided by 2,000, you will get the per unit cost. So how much it is coming? 2,40,000 divided by 2,000 is coming 120 rupees. Okay. Next is direct expenses. In this problem, there is no direct expenses. So you are going to close this and you will be getting the prime cost. So total 1,60,000 plus 2,40,000. Total is 4 lakhs. And here also 120 plus 80, 200. Okay. So give the name for this prime cost. Okay. So after this, you're going to add the factory overhead. So here factory overhead, rent is admin they have given. So you are not going to take it as under the factory overhead. Manufacturing expenses is given. So this will be considered as factory overhead. So manufacturing expenses. Okay. So the amount of manufacturing expenses 1 lakh, and if you take the per unit is 1 lakh divided by 2,000, it is coming 50 rupees. Okay. So add these two only one item. So you will be getting the total 4 lakhs plus 1 lakh, which is 5 lakh, and here per unit is 250. So for this we have to give name, that is works cost or factory cost. You can use any word. Okay. So next is you are going to add the administration overhead, either admin overhead or you can use the word office overhead. So here we are going to add the office overhead. Here 3 items are there. One is rent, another one is general expenses, and third one is salary. All these 3 will be coming under the category of admin overhead. So I am going to underline it. Okay, underline. Under this you can write the expenses. So first one is rent. So as it is many items are there, so we can write the expenses in the inner column only. Rent is 20,000. The next item is general expenses. So general expenses are 40,000. And the next item is salary. So all this will be coming under the category of admin or office expenses. Salary. So salaries are 1,20,000. Salaries are 1,20,000. So add all these 3 items and write the amount in the outer column, that is amount is coming 1,20,000, 40, then 1,80,000, and you have to find out what is the per unit also. Okay, per unit is nothing but you have to take the 1,80,000 divide by number of units is 2,000. So amount 1,80,000 divided by 2,000 is 90 rupees. Okay, it's over now. Now you are going to underline this. Okay. Write the total. You'll be getting the total, that is 5 lakhs plus 1,80,000, 6 lakhs 80,000. Here 250 plus 90 is 340 rupees. Okay. So for this you have to give the name. Can you remember what is the name for this? The name for this is cost of production. Okay. So once it is done, then next you are going to add the selling and distribution overhead. Selling and distribution overhead. Okay. Selling and distribution overhead. Only you have selling expenses. So selling expenses. So the amount of selling expenses are 60,000. Okay, now per unit 60,000 divided by 2,000. How much it is coming? Yes, 30 rupees. Okay, so now underline this. Whatever total is coming, the total, how much it is coming? 7,40,000. 7,40,000. And here 340 plus 30, 370. Okay, so 370. Now, next step is we have to add the profit. I think there is no profit is given, but there is a clue which is given in this problem, that is sales. Okay, so sales are given. So easily we can find out what is the profit. So first you write the sales. Okay, it's for 2,000 units, then per unit is 8 lakhs divided by 2,000, it is coming 400 rupees. Okay, so it's very easy. Profit is not given, but you have, so for this I forgot to give the name, that is total cost. Okay, so total costs are given, sales is given. Now easily you can find out sales is nothing but, that is sales, profit is sales minus total cost. Okay, so here the sales are 8 lakhs and the total cost is 7,40,000. If you minus it, the difference 60,000 will be called as profit. Okay, and same here also, total amount of sales per unit is 400, and for the 1 unit the total cost is 370. So the difference 30 rupees is called as profit. Okay, so now it is ready. So this is the basic information. Based on this, you are going to prepare the estimated cost sheet. Okay, shall we prepare? So you should remember all these items, estimated cost sheet. Okay, so before going to the estimated cost sheet, we have to do some workings. So what are the workings? I wanted to know what is the percentage of works cost or factory cost. Percentage of works cost equal to factory cost, factory expenses, what we will say, factory overhead divided by wages into 100. So how much it is coming? Factory overhead is nothing but factory overheads are 1 lakh and the wages are 2,40,000. 2,40,000 into 100, which is coming 41.6%. Okay. Next is percentage of admin overhead. So for this, percentage of admin overhead is simple. Admin overhead divided by factory or works cost into 100. So here admin overhead is how much? 1,80,000 divided by works cost is 5 lakhs into 100. How much it is coming? It's 36%. Okay. Next is percentage of selling and distribution overhead. For this formula is selling and distribution overhead. Short form I am using, divided by works cost into 100. Okay. So for this, how much it is coming? Simple. So selling and distribution overheads are 60,000 divided by 5 lakhs into 100. So how much it is coming? The percentage is 12%. Okay. So now you got the percentages. So based on this, we are going to prepare the estimated cost sheet. Okay. The basic informations are ready. Basic calculations also we made it ready, clear. So the percentage of work certified, percentage of work cost, this is coming like actually 41.666%. This we can make it as 41.66 or 67%. If we round it off, it is coming 41.67%. And this is coming round figure 36% and this is 12%. Okay, shall we start the estimated cost sheet? Now the estimated cost sheet. Okay, so estimated cost sheet for 2,400 iron boxes. Okay, so already I have made ready the format. Okay. The first item in the estimated cost sheet is material. Okay, what is the material? Usually the material cost will be given in the problem. Let us check. But in this problem, there is no information regarding the material. So what we have to do? We have to take the base as last year's information. So in 2000 iron boxes, the material cost per unit is 80 rupees. Same thing we will take as a base. Okay. So here per unit, I'll be taking at same 80 rupees. If there is any information is given regarding the changes in the price, then we can consider that also. For example, the material cost is increased by 10%. So what you can do, you can take 80 rupees plus 10%, that is 8 rupees, then you can take it as 88 rupees. But in this problem, there is no information given regarding increase or decrease in material price. So you will be taking same price as last time, whatever it is given. Okay, so 80 rupees you have taken per unit, and what is the total amount? 80 rupees per unit, and for 2480 into 2400, how much it is coming? 1,92,000. Okay, material is ready. Next we are going for wages. Okay, so wages also I think so there is no information given in the problem. So in this problem, see, this is the information for 2014. Nothing is given. So what we are going to do? We are going to take this base. Okay, so last year, that means last time, the per unit wages paid per unit is 120. Same thing here we are going to take. So per unit cost of wages is 120, and now you are going to calculate for 2400. So 120 into 2400, how much it is coming? It's coming 2,88,000. And there is no direct expenses. So here we are going to close, and whatever the total is coming, that is called as prime cost. Okay. So how much it is coming? Prime cost is 200 rupees per unit, and for the 2400 units are 4,80,000. Okay. Next is you are going to add the factory overhead. So factory overhead is how much? It is not given. So we are going to take this percentage as base. Okay. What is the factory overhead? Factory overhead is nothing but 41.66% of wages. So how much here? 41.67% of wages. So guys, whenever you are calculating the percentage, you have to use this wages. Okay, this wages, using this you can calculate the percentage. But when you are coming to calculate estimated cost sheet, you can take the percentage from the previous cost sheet, but you have to take the amount from the present cost sheet. Okay, so here 41.67% of wages, here 2,88,000. So how much it is coming? 2,88,000. So shall we try calculate 2,88,000? So I am trying to calculate 2,88,000 into how much is the percentage? 41.67%. So how much it is coming? It's coming 1,20,009 rupees. So it's because of the percentage, it is coming unequal number, that is not exact number is coming. So I'm going to round it off. What is the amount I am going to take is 1,20,000. So you can ask, like, ma'am, it is coming 1,20,009 rupees 0.60 paise. Shall I take 1,20,000 10 rupees? No problem. But there is a percentage is coming. It is coming 41.6667%. Then sure it will come as a round figure. So I am going to take it as a round figure. That's why I am taking round as 1,20,000. Even if you take 1,20,000 10 rupees also, there is no wrong. Okay. So but the figures are very round, very nearest to 10 rupees. That's why I am taking it as a round figure of 1,20,000. Now if you take per unit 1,20,000 divided by 2,400, how much it is coming? I hope it is 50 rupees. Check, calculate how much it is coming. How much it is coming? 50 rupees. Yes. See, the another way is, suppose if you are not going to calculate the percentage, you can take the last year's per unit of 50 rupees as base, and here also you can use 50 rupees and you can calculate. That's what, there are two ways. If no information is given, then you can take the per unit as base. Same per unit you can take here and you can multiply the total amount. Or you can take the percentage, that is percentage of work cost. As usual, the percentage you can calculate, and based on this percentage you can calculate the amount also. So it's your wish. If the percentage, if the information is not given, either you can follow the per unit or you can follow the percentage. Okay, both are same. If you calculate per unit also will be coming same. You can try both the ways. Okay, now take the total. The total is called as works cost. Okay, so how much it is coming? Work cost is 250 rupees, and here the amount is coming 4, 5, 6 lakhs. Okay, so guys, if you are taking here 1,20,000 10 rupees, then it will become 6 lakhs 10 rupees. So it is like odd number, that's why I made it as a rounded off the number, that is 1,20,000. Okay, next is admin overhead. Add admin overhead. Here admin overhead is nothing but you have already calculated 36%. So 36% of works cost. Okay, so here work cost is how much? The work cost is 6 lakhs. So 36% of 6 lakhs. 36% of 6 lakhs. How much it is coming? Let me calculate. 36% of 6 lakhs. I am using calculator. 36% of 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs into 36% is coming 2,16,000. So 2,16,000 for 2,400 units. But I want for 1 unit. So 2,16,000 divided by 2,400 units. It is coming 90 rupees. Okay. So I am taking 90 rupees. Okay. So either you can use percentage or you can take the same per unit how much it is there. So here also 90 rupees is there. Same thing you can take it. Okay. So some books will be following administration overhead as a fixed. If it is fixed, we will be taking the total amount as same. That is 1,80,000 we will be taking as it is. But in this problem, we are taking the percentage as base, and based on the percentage, we have calculated the admin overhead. So 6 lakhs into 36%, you got 2,16,000. This 2,16,000 is for 2,400 units. Then how much is for 1 unit? So 2,16,000 divided by 2,400, it is coming 90 rupees. Okay. Total this, you will be getting the total as cost of production. Okay. How much it is coming? 250 into 9, 250 plus 90, 340 rupees, and here 8,16,000. Okay. Once it is done, next is what? Add selling and distribution overhead. For this also, it's given the percentage. How much is the percentage? The percentage is 12. So what is the amount? 12%. Okay. So 12% of works cost. So here how much is the work cost? 6 lakhs. So instead of work cost, I am replacing 6 lakhs. How much it is coming? So let me try 6 lakhs into 12%. It is coming 72,000. So the total amount is 72,000. Okay. But I want for 1 unit also. So how much? 72,000 divided by 2,400 units. How much it is coming? 30 rupees. Okay. 30 rupees. Now total it. You will be getting the total cost. So total cost is how much? 340 plus 30 rupees, 370, and here 8,16,000 plus 72,000 is 8,88,000. 8,88,000. Next we have to add the profit. Okay. So how to add the profit? I think there is a information given regarding profit. The profit is how much? It's given in the problem 10% on selling price. But we don't know selling price. So if you don't know the selling price, then we have to use cost into whatever given percentage divided by 100 minus given percentage. That means if it is 10%, then you have to use 10 by 90, not 100. Okay, because this percentage is on selling price. So that time you are not going to use 10 by 100. We will be using 10 by 90. So cost, here cost is how much? 8,88,000. So 8,88,000 into 10 by 90. How much it is coming? Let me calculate. 8,88,000 into 10 divided by 90. It is coming how much? 98,667 it is coming. Again I will try. 8,88,000 into 10 divided by 90. So 98,667. 98,667. I'm going to round it off here. Okay. And per unit is how much? 2,400 if I make. It is coming 41.11. So 41.11. Okay. Add the profit. You will get the selling price. Selling price. So how much it is coming? That is 370 plus 41.11 is 411. Sorry, 411.11. And here the total will be 8 lakhs. That is 9 lakhs. How much it is coming? Let me take the total. 8,88,000 plus 98,667. So 9,86,667. Okay, that's all. The selling price of this product, that is 2,400 iron boxes, are 9,86,667, and the per unit of this iron box is 411 rupees 11 paise. Okay, here some 10 rupees here and there will be coming if based on the percentage whatever you are going to use. So if you are using 41.6667 percentage, then difference will be coming. 41.7 percentage if you are taking, then here some difference will be coming. So this based on the percentage it may vary. There is no problem. So 10 rupees, 20 rupees difference will be coming because there is the percentage is not exact round figure. Okay guys.